As amazing as this house is, there really were a couple things that we knew we needed to get rid of if we ended up buying this house. When we visited it in April, before even thinking about this being a possibility, I could not get over this box. It was built as a way to preserve heat on the first floor of this giant house, and it's a logical step to have taken if you live pretty much on the first floor, except for it's the ugliest thing that you can possibly imagine. Paneled walls, framed, and then a drop ceiling on top of it, which basically broke up the whole first and second floor, prevented any light from coming down the stairwell, and just was hideous. So the second day of our living here, we just went to town and got rid of it. It was actually quite easy to get rid of. I was shocked. It took a little bit of pry bar and hammers, but we all worked together, and the 8 of us, we knocked this thing out in 20 minutes. Now, taking it down is the easy part. Cleaning up after the stuff that you have just taken down and made a ginormous mess, that's not so easy. But I'm so grateful for all the kids and their willingness to just dive in and do whatever needed to be done. We had a crew that was responsible for just removing nails, finding nails all over the floor, sweeping, paneling removal, paneling stacking, paneling hauling out to the carport to get rid of everything. It was totally a group effort. Everyone did amazing. The walls were hilariously and, logically painted 2 different colors, which we were not anticipating. So we'll have to do something about that in the future. We also revealed a whole bunch of mess that just needed to be removed. We just demolished the partition that was set up to protect heat escaping. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And now, because there was so much nastiness that was on the rugs that were attached to the floor, we've decided rather than trying to vacuum them up, just to rip them up. So we've just begun. We did the stairs down here and we did the landing right here, which obviously the floors are going to need to be refinished. But look at the amount of dust. This is the 3rd pile that we have made. Do not put carpet in your houses, people. The pores let everything seep through and it is so disgusting. So this was the first thing we did when we moved into our house in Chicago. And it's one of the first things we're doing here because it just clears the air like you wouldn't believe. And now, your floors aren't going to be in as great a shape initially, and that's fine. You just have to live with that. But it's better than walking on carpets that have been soaking up dust and stuff for 50 years plus, probably like 80 years. So anyway, we're super excited about the progress we made today. We ultimately will pan down where Wilder is. Can you see what he's doing?
Yeah, I already did.
We're going to get all that up, which goes down. The kitchen stairs are right there. They also are covered with this, so we'll clear them off.
There's linoleum under that.
Yeah, there's linoleum under that with hardwood under that, and then we will rip up the stuff going all the way down there. Maybe someday we'll put a beautiful carpet runner down there, but that's not on our top priority list. We also met our nearest set of neighbors today who brought over chocolate chip cookies and are wonderful. Almost cried because I teared up because I was so excited to meet more super nice people. But we demolished that in about 20 minutes, and then the cleanup always takes longer than the actual demo. So, and this is day 2. Full day 2 of actually being in the house, working on things. We're still unboxing stuff. That'll be forever. But this was huge. We just decided we were going to fill our U-Haul with all of the old furniture that came with the house that we don't want. And while we're having to go to the dump anyway, let's take care of this ginormous partition and as much as we can fit in the U-Haul and just tackle it now. So there we go.